The one and only Colby Covington is joining us. This is great. Colby, how are you?
I'm doing great, Ariel. I just want to start off by saying shalom and happy birthday. I
Oh,
brought you a cupcake. Usually I'm smashing cupcakes in the UFC octagon, but today I'm here to give a cupcake to the greatest journalist of all time, the journalist of the year, Ariel Helwani.
wow. What a mensch you are, Colby. See, I think you get sometimes a bad rap. You're really a great guy. Thank you for doing that. That means a lot to me. I really appreciate that. So it's great to talk to you, and it's a good time to talk to you. There's a lot to talk to you about. Before we get to the fight on August 3rd, I do have to ask about this weekend. What was your reaction when you saw your friend Jorge Masvidal knock out Ben Askren in 5 seconds?
I predicted it. If you go to my interview with this guy Niall McGrath over in England, I said he was going to pull out a big knockout with the knee, and that's exactly what he did. So I'm super happy for him. He's back on a little win streak, 2 wins in a row. 2-2 in his last four. I couldn't be happier for him. Now we're at the top of the mountain. We're doing things that we've been talking about for the last 8 years. I've been living and training with that guy for the last 8 years in American Top Team, and we had dreams and visions of making it to the top of the mountain together, and now here we are, the top of the mountain. So very thankful for having him by my side, but now it's business time.
Okay, and obviously you have this issue, if you will, with Ben. So did it make it even better, the fact that he did it against Askren?
Oh yeah, I made it so much sweeter. For a guy with Asperger's that's always talking about my IQ level, it's let's check his IQ level. We should check Askren's IQ level. His brain's got to be real scrambled today.
Yeah, that was just absolutely shocking. And I know you posted the picture of you and Jorge from back in the day. As I was talking to Mike Brown about this, around 30 or so minutes ago, we're approaching a situation here, Colby, because Jorge thinks he's next. I'm assuming you think you get by Robbie Lawler. You're next. What's going to happen? How are we going to figure this out?
Well, I'm defending my title against Ruthless Robbie Lawler August 3rd, and whoever thinks they're next, I can give a title shot to anybody. So if Marty wants to keep faking injuries and running around, not ready to defend the belt, then Jorge can come get a title shot. It doesn't matter who's next. I'm the people's champ. I'm America's champ. So I'm gonna do what the people want, and whoever they think is next, that's gonna be next. There's no friends in this business. I got in this to be the best in the world, and I know I'm the best in the world right now. So whoever it is, I'm gonna knock them all off, Ariel, one by one. Hey, but fun fact: CM Punk has spent more time in the UFC octagon and has two less KO losses than Askren. So I think Askren needs to go back to Asia with all the other inferior products.
Wouldn't that be a really awkward situation for you? Like, wouldn't that be something that you would dread to have to fight a good friend and former roommate?
Yeah, we would dread it, but let's be honest, Ariel. We've been beating each other up and fighting each other for free the last 8 years in American Top Team. So to go out there and get a seven-figure paycheck for both of us and set ourselves up for the rest of our lives, it wouldn't be a big deal. We're fighters at heart. That's what we do, and that's what we love to do. So fighters fight, man. There's only one man in this business, and that's what we're in this to do, is to be the one man, to be at the top of the mountain, to have this. So whoever wants to come get this, come get it, boy. I take on all comers.
And what would you do as far as training is concerned? Because you both actually train out of Coconut Creek.
Yeah, it won't be an issue. We'll come in on separate times. Dan Lambert will handle it accordingly. He'll make sure that we're, have our training partners and our training coaches on separate times in the gym, and we'll space it out so we don't have to be and see each other before the fight.
Okay, so now that we got that out of the way, this is what I really want to talk to you about. It's late Monday around, what was it, almost 2 weeks ago. Yeah, 2 weeks ago. And word comes out that you're fighting Robbie Lawler on August 3rd. And for a minute there, I'm thinking, like, what happened here? Well, what about the unification bout? What about Usman? How in the world did they get you to fight on August 3rd against Robbie Lawler? What happened here?
Yeah, pretty much, Snoozman, Marty Fake Newsman's out there, and he doesn't want to fight. So, it only makes sense that I give a title shot to the most deserving guy in the division, a guy that's coming off a first-round knockout of Ben Askren, Ruthless Robbie Lawler, the biggest name in the division, Ariel. If you go ask anybody on the street right now about any welterweight, who's a bigger name, Robbie Lawler or Cameron Usman? Who are you going to say, Ariel?
Yeah, Lawler's been around the block. Yeah, I mean, everyone knows who he is.
Yeah, he's a legend, so he deserves a title shot. And you know, I'm excited to give him a title shot because he was so silver spoon fed at American Top Team. I earned everything the hard way. That guy had everything at American Top Team. I mean, all the coaches, all the training partners, and then all of a sudden he turned his back and left because of picture. Oh, wait, oops. Did I say that out loud, Ariel? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to spoil the news of why he left American Top Team, but he took his ball from the yard and left because of a picture.
What picture?
A picture they put up of Tyron Woodley getting his hand raised of when he beat Robbie Lawler.
That's why he left the team.
That's why he left the team, Ariel. Breaking news. Here only on Ariel Helwani Show.
So where was this picture posted? On social media?
No, it was put up in the gym.
Oh, so he went to the gym, saw it, and said, I'm out.
Yep. That's exactly what happened. He got up in his feelings, started crying, and turned his back on all the people that helped him from the start.
Wow. So is there heat there between you and him?
Absolutely, there's heat, man. As team captain, I have to handle this accordingly now.
Are you the actual team captain?
I'm the actual team captain, Ariel. I've done the most for this team, and how dare he besmirch Dan Lambert, American Top Team? So now I have to handle him accordingly.
Did someone was there like a vote for you to become team captain, or like how did you get that role?
Just kind of who was doing the most for the gym. I brought this gym to the White House. I'm the first UFC champion and fighter from American Top Team to bring this belt and to the White House. So, it was kind of voted. I'm the team captain. I do a lot for this team, man. I'm always giving them shout outs, always helping everybody, man. I'm not a selfish player like Robbie was when he was here. He was silver spoon fed. He only came here for himself. He was, he came here broken. We built him back up to the top, and then he turned his back on us. I don't do that. I help everybody. It doesn't matter if you're an amateur, if you're a professional, but I'm a true team player, and that's why I'm the team captain of American Top Team.
Did you guys ever spar when he was at the gym?
Yeah, absolutely. Many times. When he was getting ready for Johnny Hendricks, he needed a southpaw wrestler, and that's exactly what I am. So for both the Johnny Hendricks fights, I helped him and gave him hundreds of rounds of sparring.
And how'd those go?
Come on, Ariel. I don't kiss and tell.
I had to ask. I thought maybe you'd pull what was it? A Michael Bisping, who once said that he's the Strikeforce champion after sparring with Luke Rockhold.
Nah, I'm not like that one-eyed twerp from across the pond.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, and so all right, so I didn't know there was that kind of heat. I mean, I knew he left the team, but I didn't know you felt this way about him. So you feel like he betrayed you guys, and you're gonna make him pay for it.
Absolutely, man. I will make him pay for it. He'll be in a pool of his own blood. Just like, when I had to defend my boy Jorge when he lost to Damian Maia, I had to go out there and get one back for the team and leave him in a pool of blood. It's going to be the same way for Robbie Lawler come August 3rd. He betrayed me, man. I gave him everything, trained with him every single day, was always on his time schedule. He had all the coaches, all the money he could ever need in the whole entire world from Dan Lambert and American Top Team. And he betrayed us because of a picture, man.
Wow. And how do you know that for a fact? Did he tell someone he was bothered by that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he told Dan Lambert.
Okay. Is there a part of you, though, Colby? I know you seem to be fired up, and I 100% believe you, but is there a part of you that's disappointed it's not against Usman next? Because last time we spoke, it was right after the Usman fight. Like, it just seemed like everything was perfectly aligned for that. But you're shaking your head. You're not disappointed.
Not at all, man. I'm the real champ. All the people, they know who's the real champ. They know who's out there faking injuries. It's not a gimmick. It's not a moniker. I'm here to make welterweight great again, Ariel, and that's what I'm doing. I'm taking the most worthy contender next in line to defend my belt. So I'm not out here faking injuries, making these fake narratives. I'm here to fight, man. You've seen I've been on the shelf the last year because no one wants to fight me. We had Tyron Woodley going under the knife, because he was scared of me. Now we got the same thing with Marty Fake Newsman. So it doesn't matter who I defend my belt against. Robbie Lawler is the biggest name, and I'm excited to go out there and defend my belt for the people. That's why I'm the people's champion.
But are you getting paid like a champion? Okay.
Damn right I am, Ariel. I wouldn't take anything less.
All right.
I'm deserving, man.
All right, fair enough. Have they said to you, if all goes well on August 3rd, your next fight is Usman?
Yeah, for sure. They've said that, it's either going to be Usman or another big fight I defend my belt against. But, I'm getting paid championship money. So it doesn't matter if I'm fighting Usman, if I'm fighting my best friend, if I'm fighting Robbie Lawler, but I'm defending this title. And, I'm going to keep breaking history books. I'm already in the history books for being the first and only UFC champion to go to the White House. Unlike Ben Askren, now he's a part of the history books for being the fastest knocked out dude in UFC history.
Speaking of which, I know you said that you wanted Donald Trump Jr. to come to your fight. You're fighting close to New York. It's not that far. It's just across the bridge there. Are you going to have him at your fight on August 3rd in Newark?
You know it, man. When I was out there in Fleet Week in New York, hanging out with the Marines and the Navy for a week, I was able to stop by Trump Tower for the day and hang out with Donald Trump Jr. and Eric Trump, and they both gave me their word they will be front row at my next fight. So that's why I was so excited to take this fight, and defend my title, because promises made, promises kept, Ariel. I promised them that I was going to be fighting soon, and what a better way to go over to New Jersey, which is only about 30 minutes away from Manhattan, so they can be first front row for the first family.
Wow, that's amazing. Speaking of Fleet Week, I know we have some stuff coming out as far as your involvement there, but I understand you did some really cool stuff with the Marines and I think some members of the Navy as well. What did you do a couple of weeks ago in New York?
Oh man, what a special time, man. Definitely the highlight of my whole entire life, even over almost going to the White House, being able to go see what it's like day in and day out. Those guys are putting their lives on the line 24/7, man. It's not this, we fight 3 times a year. They're fighting 24/7, 365 a year. So I got to stay on the USS New York ship for 2 nights. Unbelievable time, man. Seeing how the Navy functions day in and day out, how the Marines are living when they're getting transported to battle. And man, it was just incredible, man. Just seeing what they do for our country, how much they sacrifice, and they don't get enough credit, man. Athletes don't give them enough credit for what they do and what they put on the line for our freedom. So, thank you to every single branch in the military, the Army, the Navy, the Marines, the Coast Guard, and the Air Force, man. Much love to all you guys, man. I fight for you guys, and I'm going to be fighting for you August 3rd when I beat up Robbie Lawler in the Prudential Center. Live only on ESPN.
That's right. Yes, big ESPN. I was told from a member of the Marines that you reach out to them. You say, I want to do as much as possible. I don't want to be paid for this. I don't want cameras there. I just want to be with these men and women. Why does it mean so much to you? Why do you go out of your way to do this?
Well, first off, I come from a military family. My grandfather flew in the Air Force. He flew in the Korean War and the Vietnam War. So, the military runs through my blood deep. So, it's always been my honor and pleasure. And that once I got this platform, that I would give it to a good reason and a good purpose. And there's no greater reason than our military and our troops that keep us free. So, I didn't want to even bring cameras that week, to be honest, Ariel. It was kind of more for them, to give them a spotlight. It wasn't about me getting the spotlight. I paid thousands of dollars out of my pocket to go visit them and give my time to them, but it was all about just being on their time. They were asking me what I want to do all week. I said, whatever your guys' schedule is, I want to be on it from the minute you guys start to the minute you guys finish. So, that's why I did it, for the real reasons. I'm not doing it for publicity and for other reasons. I'm doing it to give them a spotlight and to give them a platform, because not enough athletes give them enough thanks for what they do and how much they sacrifice to protect our freedoms here in America.
That's amazing. And yeah, I think more of that is to come. So definitely stay tuned for that. So obviously things are going. I thought, I have to be honest, Colby. I thought that you were going to be upset, that you were going to say that you were getting screwed here. I felt like I was upset on your behalf. I really want to see. We had the Woodley fight that didn't come to fruition, and then it seemed like, all right, we didn't miss a beat, and we had the Usman fight that there was a great backstory there, and then that didn't come to fruition, and so I felt like something was going wrong here. But you appeared to be fine with everything, so I guess I should be fine with it too.
Yeah, absolutely, Ariel. We know who's the real man in this division, who's the real king. Tyron Woodley tucked his tail in between his legs, went running for the foothills like the coward he is. And then now we got Usman, who's the Tyron Woodley 2.0, doing the same thing. He can attack me in Palm's buffet lines, put innocent people's lives in danger, but he can't fight me in the octagon because he's too scared. So I think that people see that now. They know who the real king is. I got the real belt. Anybody who wants to come get it, make a claim to being the best welterweight in the world, is going to have to come through me.
Any concerns about ring rust come August 3rd? It will be, what, like 14 months since your last fight?
Absolutely not, Ariel. We've been working on that championship cardio every single day in the bedroom since that last fight. We've been an American Top Team. I put in some new layers to my game, man. You haven't even seen the best Colby Chaos Covington yet. So there is no ring rust. That's a mental thing, and I'm not a mentally weak person. So you're going to see the best version of me come August 3rd. I promise you that, Ariel.
Who will be in your corner on August 3rd?
I'm going to have a contingent of a lot of guys from American Top Team. We'll have Conan Silveira. I'm going to have one of my buddies, Stephen Hodgkin. He's in the U.S. Airborne Unit with the Army. He's an Army Ranger. And then I'll have Gregory Choplin, world champion Muay Thai fighter. And then Steve Mocco, national champ wrestler. So
Okay.
I got a great corner.
Speaking of Conan, I saw him there obviously on Saturday cornering Amanda Nunes. How are things between you and Amanda? She's killing it these days. I know you had a bit of friction. Are you guys cool now?
Yeah, we're cool now, man. She understands what I'm doing. It's just business. I understand what she's doing. She's a great fighter, greatest women's fighter of all time. So, I'm a team player, American Top Team all the way. I'm very happy and excited for her and great things to come for her.
And how about things between you and Dana White? Where do they stand?
They've never been better. Me and Dana White are best friends again. He knows what I bring to the table. He knows the money I draw, and he knows I back up my word, man. I'm a man of my word, and I don't just talk the talk, Ariel. I walk the walk. So Dana knows where I'm coming from, and he knows what I'm bringing August 3rd.
Wow, never been better. Direct quote. Look at you. Things are on the up and up for Colby Covington. Well done. Colby, I'm going to Monday Night Raw tonight. I'm psyched.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
After this, yeah, a little birthday present. What do you think? I haven't been watching, though. I have no idea what to look out for.
If you see my boy Bobby Lashley, make sure to tell him hi for me.
I will. All right. Well, I'm looking forward to it. August 3rd, Newark, New Jersey. I shall be there. Big fight at 170. Robbie Lawler versus Colby Covington. Things really heating up at 170 these days. And will we see a collision course between the longtime friends and roommates? Colby giving me a little dance there. Those look good. What flavor is that? Like multicolored?
Yeah, we got a little strawberry and blueberry. So
This is nice. Colby.
Happy birthday, Ariel, the greatest journalist of all time, man. I hope you have the best birthday ever and enjoy Monday Night Raw.
Hello, everyone. It's Ariel Helwani. I just came here to thank you for watching our ESPN YouTube channel. It's the best. You know what else is the best? The ESPN app. You can get highlights, analysis, all that stuff and more. And if you want premium content and live streaming sports, there's only one place for all of that. It's ESPN Plus.